Hey guys, it's time for this week's mod update. I've got 15 fun and exciting new mods to share with you, so without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Immersive water adds beautiful particle effects to enhance how water looks and feels in the game. Now, when you jump into water, you'll notice ripples forming on the surface. When any entity hits the water, splash particles appear based on how fast it was falling. Faster falls create higher splashes, and when those particles land back in the water, they generate subtle ripples. It even responds to weather. During rain, ripple particles appear on nearby surface water blocks within a configurable radius, making lakes and rivers feel much more alive. This feature looks great, but under certain shaders it might be harder to notice. So I recommend testing it with different shaders to find the best visual combo. Fresh Animations is a resource pack almost every player uses. It's practically the go-to choice for enhancing vanilla mob animations. However, you might have noticed a pretty serious issue. In version 1.21.5, some of the newly added animal variants aren't fully supported by Fresh Animations yet. That's where today's featured resource pack comes in. It's designed specifically to fix this compatibility problem. Once I loaded it alongside Fresh Animations, all those texture issues on the new animal variants instantly disappeared. Everything looks smooth, natural, and just as polished as it should. Go ahead and install it to enjoy a crisp, seamless experience in the latest version. PickUpTorches, as the name suggests, lets you pick up torches simply by right-clicking them. No more breaking them first. It's super intuitive and convenient. Even better, the mod also upgrades the animations for holding torches and lanterns. Now when you carry these light sources, they appear as detailed 3D models, making them look more realistic and much more dynamic in your hand. For the best experience, it's highly recommended to pair this with dynamic lights. With both mods together, you can light up your surroundings just by holding a torch or lantern. No need to place them down, making cave exploration way more immersive and seamless. Many of you have probably already played the Dragon Survival mod, which lets you live as one of 3 powerful dragon types. Today, I want to introduce an add-on that expands that world even further. It lets you become a brand new dragon, the Astral Dragon. With shimmering green scales, the Astral Dragon might look like it belongs to a lush forest biome, but don't be fooled. This otherworldly creature doesn't hail from the overworld. Its abilities include familiar offensive tools like Astra Breath and Singularity, but its standout skill is Wormhole, a powerful teleportation move that hints at its end-like origins. In terms of design and detail, this dragon easily holds its own alongside the original 3. Dyed Flames is a visual enhancement mod that gives Minecraft's fire effects a vibrant, dynamic twist. Instead of the usual plain orange flames, fire now changes color based on its source. When a mob catches fire, the flames reflect the origin, whether it's magical, chemical, or natural, and are accompanied by colorful smoke trails. Add in the flailing animations of burning mobs, and you've got a visual that's both flashy and hilariously dramatic. It's cool, quirky, and incredibly immersive. Just a heads up, the beloved bygone Nether has now been fully updated for Minecraft 1.21.1. You might not find the latest version on the old mod page, but don't worry. Eternal Nether faithfully brings back everything we loved about the original. Iconic structures like the Piglin Manor, the Citadel, and the Catacombs are all here, ready to be explored once again in the latest version. And it's not just the buildings. From new Piglin variants to Wither skeletons and even Endermen, all the original creatures are back and fully compatible with 1.21.1. Starving Skeletons introduces towering, night spawn skeletons that loom over the world like something straight out of Attack on Titan. These massive skeletons behave similarly to regular ones. They'll hunt down adventurers lost in the darkness. But instead of firing arrows, they crush their targets underfoot with terrifying stomps. It's creepy, unsettling, and absolutely perfect for mod packs with a darker, more intense atmosphere. Thankfully, they're not invincible. Come daylight, they burn to ashes just like their smaller cousins. So as long as you stay alert during the night, you'll live to see another sunrise. We all know that in the latest version, most animals have received new variants, except for sheep. This mod changes that by giving sheep their long overdue makeover. Now, depending on the temperature of the biome they spawn in, sheep will appear with different textures that match the environment. It doesn't change the gameplay at all, but it does make your world feel more dynamic. Whether you're wandering snowy mountains or exploring warm, dry badlands, the sheep you encounter will blend beautifully into the landscape, adding just the right touch of personality to each region. Minecraft's natural trees can feel a bit underwhelming at times, but this mod completely changes that. It adds massive, biome-specific trees to the world, each one designed to match the surrounding environment. These giant trees were originally part of several separate mods, but the creator has now merged and refined them into a single, streamlined experience. On top of that, the mod also introduces beautifully detailed, damaged portal structures. These ruined gateways now appear randomly across the overworld, adding a touch of mystery and storytelling to your adventures. Animated Mojang logo brings a much more lively and dynamic loading screen to the game. There's not much explanation needed, it's something you really have to see in action. Every time you launch the game or switch resource packs, you'll now be greeted by a fun animated scene instead of the usual static logo. This mod is an add-on for Iron Spells and Spellbooks, introducing a fascinating new enemy, the Illager Gambler. You've probably already noticed the constantly spinning die above his head. That die isn't just for show, it's the core of his entire mechanic. The Illager Gambler can cast spells from any school of magic, but the type of spell he uses is completely determined by the random roll of the die. Every 10 seconds, the die spins and selects a new face, which in turn changes the category of spells he can cast. One moment he might be raining down firebombs, and the next he's setting up icy traps. It makes every battle against him unpredictable and full of surprises. All in all, he's a really creative and dynamic enemy to face. Fishing Indicators gives you a great way to relax while fishing without constantly staring at your bobber. It adds a circular indicator near your fishing rod that acts as a countdown. When the countdown finishes, you'll know a fish is about to bite. It's a much more laid-back way to enjoy fishing, letting you ease up without worrying about missing the perfect moment. The only catch is that it's not compatible with shaders. If you have shaders enabled, the indicator might not display properly, and you could miss your chance at a big catch. So remember to disable shaders when using this mod for the best experience. This mod adds a massive tree stump to the world, one that gives off a distinct RPG vibe. Of course, if it were just a single stump, I probably wouldn't be recommending it. But after checking out the creator's other projects, I discovered they've actually built dozens of unique structures, each one thoughtfully designed, even if they haven't been bundled together yet. All of these structures are compatible with the same game version, so here's a little suggestion. If the mod author happens to see this video, consider combining them into one cohesive pack. There's real potential here for a solid download boost. If you don't see it as cheating, then Locked On is absolutely a fantastic tool for landing every shot with ease. This mod lets you lock your view onto any selected target and even shows you the exact distance between you and your mark. You can see here, no matter how much the target moves around within your sight, it's not getting away. With this feature, you barely even need to aim manually. You can just fire and hit. If you love using ranged weapons to take down enemies, this mod is definitely worth a try. Camera Enhancements gives us a much more flexible way to control our perspective. By pressing the V key, you can leave your body and freely move the camera around, similar to spectator mode. I really love this feature. It gives us such a convenient way to observe our surroundings from a better perspective. Besides making it super handy for checking out your surroundings, it's also a lot of fun when flying with an elytra. You can watch yourself soaring through the sky from a smooth, cinematic viewpoint. It also features a free cam tripod mode, where the camera locks in place while you move around freely, perfect for capturing creative shots or getting that perfect in-game angle. To wrap up the video, I want to show you a brand new add-on for Create that's been gaining traction fast. It's only been out for 5 days, but it's already racked up over 4,000 downloads, so there's definitely potential here. This add-on expands Create by introducing more item vaults, making large-scale item storage much more convenient and efficient. I'll admit, I'm not an expert in Create myself, but thankfully, this add-on includes helpful animated demonstrations to make everything easy to understand, even for beginners. So if you're building a mod pack centered around Create, this is definitely one to check out. By the way, if you find this content valuable, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your support is what keeps me going every week with fresh new mod updates. Hey guys, if you're looking for a reliable Minecraft server, DatHost has got you covered with fast, easy to use hosting. Plus, if you use my discount link, you'll get 30% off your first purchase. They also offer a complete setup guide on their website and a 7-day money-back guarantee, so there's absolutely no risk. Give it a try and get your server up and running today.